welcome to the Ranger's Respite. I'm Philip, and this is Drinking Geek. It's review time. And as promised, Knappogue Castle 12-year-old. Let's see. This is about $36.99 pre-tax in Virginia. It is an Irish single malt, 40% alcohol by volume, 80 proof. And I've had this for a while. Not going to lie, when I first got it, I really wasn't a fan. I've had it for a while, and there's only that much missing, so that'll tell you something. There are only 2 bottle types that end up with that much liquid in them after I've had them for a while. Things that I'm holding on to for a special occasion, stuff that I don't like. I kind of didn't like this. It's one of those unfortunate times where it was, I guess the way to say it is, it was hyped up to me to some extent. I had mentioned to someone that I was looking for a better Irish whiskey, because at the time all I had was Jameson Caskmate Stout, which I really enjoy, the regular Jameson, and I think I had a bottle of Bushmills too at that point in time. And the Bushmills and Jameson, standard Jameson, were kind of, They were one of those, very definitely the most basic of Irish whiskeys. And I wanted something a little bit better. Someone said that I should look this up, so I looked it up, and it was getting lots of good reviews, and so I bought a bottle, and was immediately really disappointed in it. First time I had any, I poured myself some in a Glencairn and sniffed at it, and it just smelled like vomit. Like when you've had too much sweet stuff, or you've eaten your dessert and you get motion sickness and throw up, and it's that sweet vomit smell, and I couldn't get past it, and it tasted that way, and I was done. It sat for a while. It became sort of my go-to anytime someone's like, I bet you don't have any bad whiskeys. Knappogue Castle 12, apparently 40-something. And it has been a few months since I've had any, because I don't like it. And I was pleasantly surprised last night when I did my preliminary note session on it to find that the sick note isn't as prominent anymore. I think it has oxidized past that point. It's still there, but there's more green apple and breadiness. And a little bit of just a little bit of licorice note to it on the nose. On the palate, that sick note is still prominent, especially in the corners of the mouth. It's got taste that I really dislike. And that really dominates the palate. And it clings. But there is some like buttery shortbread notes to it. But that heavy sick note just on the palate just isn't good. It's been there since the beginning, and I do not like that at all. The finish is kind of hot and bitter, and it's got that like that sick flavor mixed in with like green apple, and it's just not enjoyable. I'm trying to see if there are any tasting notes. The taste is fruity, clean, and mellow. Well, it's got fruit on it, green apple, and vomit. I wouldn't say vomit is clean. Mellow? I'll give it mellow. It is not particularly ethanoly. Second sip, that vomit taste doesn't hit until the beginning of the tail. Ugh, but it's still there, and it's so prominent. It's just, I really don't like this whiskey. I do not recommend it. I'd score it. I would score it at about low 70s, maybe even as low as the 60s. I really don't like this. It makes me really want to just go drink something else. Because it's just, I don't like it. I'll be real honest with you, I'm not a huge fan of Irish whiskey. I know a couple people who are. There's someone in, I think it was the Whiskey Lodge Discord, who said that they drink a lot of Irish whiskey. But I think in terms of bang for your buck, I've had more trouble finding good value, enjoyable Irish whiskey than any other category. And that's unfortunate because it's a whole category. There's still lots for me to try, but it's just, it's hard to be motivated to try more from the category when this, which is lauded so brightly as and touted as being a fantastic example of Irish single malt, is so terrible to me. I mean, and I know taste is subjective, but I've yet to meet someone who enjoys it. It's beautiful, beautiful label, beautiful bottle. I love the tube. I wish the whiskey was as good. Now, what to look forward to this week on Friday, doing the Horse's Neck Part 2. Next week, I am releasing my 2020 holiday gift guide. That'll be fun. While you're watching this, I will be working somewhere where I won't be able to respond to comments or anything on this video. I won't have internet. This is going to be uploaded to YouTube and scheduled for release. I'm sorry in advance. And I think that's all that I've taken care of. So, if you like this content, if you have enjoyed these videos, this one is considerably less enjoyable than most. You can support my content by joining my Patreon. It's $1 a month. You get to vote on what I review, which for next week is I'll just boom. Jim B. Marai, Talking Creek, Life's a Peach Barrel Select Rye Whiskey, Glenmorangie Nectar Dior, or Canadian Club Classic 12-Year-Old. So, you get to vote on that. You get this content early. You get to request cocktails. You get to be in the Drinking Geeks Discord server and talk to myself and my Whiskey Club friends about whiskey and other alcohol things. And it's all good fun. Let's see, what else? Right, that's just Patreon. Oh man, I've got a lot of stuff to go through. If you want to give me money to support this channel, but you don't want Patreon, there's coffee. You can give me money on coffee. That'd be nice. Or, I suppose, if you really want something, in return. I'm just kidding. I'm selling That's the Spirit Pot Still stickers designed by my friend Alyssa at Abercat Studios. They're adorable, they're funny, they're $3 a piece, and the proceeds, of course, go to continuing this content and potentially improving it in the future. There's also a link in the description down below to the Whiskey Lodge Discord server, where you can talk to a bunch of relatively like-minded people about whiskey and other things. We've got a whole section on homebrewing, which is cool. And it's just a cool place to hang out. Full disclosure, I am a moderator there. I'm unsolicited duck pick, by the way. My name's a joke. It's a reference to an inside joke, which is always great to have as a screen name. And I think that is everything. So, until next time, stay happy, stay geeks, slancha.